next day. Chapter 28. 2 books and a key. Ooh. Mystery. Ask yourself a question with the chapter titles, because it gives you a good idea of what you're looking for, what that chapter is going to be about. Daddy frowns at the yogurt cup in my hand. This is what baby drank out of, Daddy. I swear it is. I call out baby's name again. Nothing. Maybe that woman, the one who owned him, came back and got him, Daddy says. He rubs his red hands together and blows on them to warm them up. Even though the snow has stopped and the sun is coming out, it's really cold. I shake my head. I don't think so, I say. I feel pretty sure Ree would have found a way to let me know. Daddy looks back toward the street. Well, we better get going, sugar. Your mama's going to be wondering what's taking us so long, and I got to go to work in a little while. I feel a huge knot getting tighter and tighter in my chest. What's happened to baby? Just then I hear someone call out, Hey, Piper! I shield my eyes against the sun on the snow with my hand. There, coming toward us, are Ree and Ajax. Her long legs eat up the distance between us in no time. She's carrying something in her arms. My heart lifts. It's the duffel bag. Before she has a chance to say anything, I say, Is baby with you? Ree looks down at the duffel bag she cradles in her arms and shakes her head. I had to move to underground parking at the library last night to keep out of the storm. I came over here to get baby in Jules' bag and he was gone. Did you go looking for him? I ask, hopefully. No. Ree pulls on one of her dreadlocks. Storm was too cold. I couldn't drag Ajax around in it. Holy moly, I mutter. Ree looks at my dad like she's just now noticed him. Your father? She asks. I nod. And then I say, Where do you think baby went? Ree sighs. If I had to guess, I'd say he's trying to find his way to Mercy Hospital where Jewel is. Jewel? How could I have forgotten? You found her yesterday? I ask. We found her, me and baby. Ree proceeds to tell me and Daddy about the bus ride to Mercy Hospital and sneaking baby in. She's got severe pneumonia, Ree says. If she hadn't gotten to the hospital when she did, the nurse said she would have died. I bet she felt better after seeing baby, though, I say. Ree nods. I'm not a crier, she says, and I believe her. But I got pretty choked up seeing those two together. She shakes her head. Baby did not want to leave her. Imagining what it must have been like for both baby and Jewel to see each other again after a week apart, it gets me pretty choked up too. What's in there? Daddy nods at the duffel bag in Ree's arms. Everything Jewel had to her name, Ree says, except baby. Daddy studies the canvas bag. I know he's thinking about the 2 suitcases and 1 duffel bag we brought with us that held everything we held to our name. Ree shuffles the duffel bag at him. Here, you keep this safe. Daddy takes a step back and puts his hands up. We can't be getting involved. Ree glares at him. Involved? What did you do with it when you went to the hospital before? Daddy's got that stubborn set to his jaw. Ree raises her chin. 2 bulls, locking horns. Like she's talking to a 2-year-old, Ree says, A friend kept it for me. She tosses the bag at Daddy. He catches it. It'll be safe with you. I can't be hauling it around while I'm looking for baby, she says. My heart has been so heavy. I'm surprised when it lifts. You're going to look for baby? Of course I am, she says. Linda volunteered to look after Ajax while I take the bus to the hospital. Ajax looks up at Ree with pure adoration at the sound of his name. I take the buttered toast out of my pocket I'd brought for baby. I squat in front of the big dog. Here you go, boy. I hand him the toast. I feel Daddy move closer to me. Ajax takes the toast as gently as if it were a baby bird. He licks my fingers and thanks. Daddy places his hand on my shoulder. We need to go, Piper. Ree nods. Look in there and see what you can find out about Jewel, if she has family or anything. She runs her hand over the top of her dog's head and bites her lower lip. Who knows what they're going to do with her once she's over pneumonia? And then she's gone, leaving us with a bag full of someone's life and a big load of worry in our heart. What if Ree doesn't find baby? And what if she does? What will happen to baby? Even with everybody, Ree, Linda, the dancing man, the others looking after him, how could such a little dog survive the winter? Walking back to Hope House, I play the movie in my head again. The movie where baby belongs to me and is my dog forever. Later, after Daddy goes to work and Dylan is playing downstairs with a friend, Mama and I spread the stuff in Jules' bag out over the bed. This is what we find. 2 sweaters, 2 blouses, a purple skirt, a plastic grocery bag with underwear, bra, and socks, a hairbrush, a Ziploc baggie with toothpaste, toothbrush, shampoo, and deodorant, a toy bunny missing one eye, a small leather Bible, and another leather book. The sum of a person's life, Mama says with a sigh. She thumbs through the leather book. I poke around a little more. At the very bottom, tucked into the corner, is a small drawstring pouch. I pry it open, hold it upside down, and give it a shake. A silver key falls out onto the bedspread. I hold up the key to the light. What do you think this is to? I ask. I can barely see something etched into the key. CWS3, number 25. Something drops from the book Mama's holding. A photograph. A photograph of a smiling woman in a flowered dress, long silver hair held back in clips. The woman is sitting at a piano surrounded by kids dressed in their Sunday best. Mama turns the photo over. Words written on the back in old-fashioned handwriting. Fall recital. Huh, Mama says. Must be a piano recital. She touches her finger lightly to the woman's face. She's lovely and obviously very proud. I look at the face again. The flowered dress, the long silver hair. Could it be? And then I grab the photograph from Mama. Look, Mama, I say, pointing at something small and brown sitting under the piano. It's baby. Mama frowns at the photograph. Are you sure? Lots of people have little dogs like that. I shake my head. See that white patch on his forehead that looks like a snowflake and the white paws? That's baby for sure. Mama nods. I think you're right. Jewel must have taught piano. Mama rubs her thumb across the photograph. What in the world happened to you? She asked the Jewel in the photograph. What's your story? What's in that notebook? I asked Mama. She blinks and looks down at the small leather book in her hand. On the inside, in a neat hand, is written, Jewel Knight. I realize I've never known what her last name is. Mama flips slowly through the yellowed, stained pages. Looks like it's all kinds of things. Addresses, dates, a few phone numbers. She frowns as she goes deeper inside the little book. Then it sort of becomes a diary. She looks over at me. This last part is hard to read, worse than your handwriting. I hold out my hand. Can I see? She's right. The first part seems like an address book, except most of the addresses and even a lot of the phone numbers have been marked through or rubbed out. There's also notes that anyone would write. Call Lexington Power and Light about Bill. Meet June at Marston Drugstore. Talk to Dr. Benson about new medication. Take baby to vet. My heart leaps. Look, Mama, I say, pointing. She mentions baby. I try to read the scribbly writing Mama couldn't read. It just seems like random thoughts, not really connected to each other. God is everywhere and in everyone. Why does June hate me? My mother's name was Jenny, and she could never save a penny. I turn the pages, reading more. On one page, she wrote in big letters, "The sun is my mother." On the next page, in handwriting so tiny I can barely make it out, she wrote, "The world is killing me." I don't know why, but tears come to my eyes. It's like in these pages, I'm seeing a person fall apart. A person who before could smile and sit up, tall and proud. A person who touched other people. I flipped through the last few pages she'd written on. Most of it, even I can't read. All I can make out are single words. Hospital, light, sad, euphoria. I'll have to look that one up. God, home, stars, pain, gone. Why? And then on the very last page, just 2 words. Baby, world. I closed the book. Baby is Jules' whole world. And I'm sure she is his too. I love that little dog. I'd do just about anything if he could be mine. But I have my family. The way I see it, Jewel needs Baby more than I do. I look out the window. It's started to snow again. I swallow past a big burning knot in my throat. We have to help them, Mama.